Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Seneca Baines, principal of Hardeeville-Ridgeland Middle School of the Jasper County School District, a WHHI-TV news partner, drops by to share his goals and priorities with his new appointment. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Glad to have you. So tell us a little bit about your background in education.
I just completed year 17 in education.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I started out teaching middle school science and social studies, became an assistant principal, then a principal in Barnwell, South Carolina for 4 years, then 2 years in Colleton County, 2 years in Allendale, and now I'm in Hardeeville-Ridgeland.
Wonderful, glad to have you. So explain how you would reach out to people from various demographics to ensure all students and community members are included in learning.
Well, looking at the demographic shift in Hardeeville-Ridgeland, in that area, we have a large and growing Hispanic population, and I think the most important thing to do is make sure that you're being culturally sensitive and that you are making sure that you're including those individuals into everything as far as the school community. So making sure that you're having whatever information being translated into
Sure.
The appropriate language for those students and for their parents. So
yeah, very important point.
You want to make sure that you're reaching your audience in a way that's most comfortable for them.
Right. And what is your philosophy on just teaching?
I think that it boils down to the three R's, and it's a very old concept: rigor, relationship, and relevance. And I think that if you increase rigor, students have to aspire for more. If you make sure that the information that you're giving them is relevant to their current situation or relevant to their world, our students are technologically savvy, so making sure that you establish some relevance with the technology. And then also, you have to establish a relationship. You have to have a good rapport with your students. And when you have those three R's, then students learn best.
And how about your philosophy on leadership?
I believe in collaborative leadership. I believe that as a school community, all stakeholders have a say in how their students are and how their children are being educated. I believe that we have to make informed decisions, and we have to have a really strong communication system established so that parents understand what the school needs from them, and that students understand the expectations that the staff and and that their parents have for them. So I think that you have collaborative leadership. You have a shared responsibility to see that students succeed.
Yeah, I agree. Good point. And please share priorities for a 3-year site improvement. What specific goals, actions, and outcomes would you propose?
I want to increase the level of rigor. That's goal one, to make sure that we are teaching to the standard, that we are teaching students the true intent of the standard. I also want to make sure that, as far as an outcome, that we're increasing our student achievement scores, that we are showing gains and growth in regards to student achievement on our state standardized tests.
Yeah. And data is a large part of determining student and teacher success. And so explain your thoughts on professional learning communities and how to have data promote the student's achievement.
You have to have real difficult conversations. You have to be willing to say, this is where our students performed and how our actions impacted that student's performance. And we have to establish very early on that there's a correlation between our actions and student performance.
Sure.
We can't say that, well, I taught it, but the students didn't show growth. We have to take ownership of the data. That's one. And two, we have to, after having those conversations, we have to start making decisions based on what we see in the data. That's where we have our professional learning communities. Not only do we take a look at the data, but we start making informed decisions. Now, what do we do? How do we modify our instruction to make sure that students are growing?
Well, thank you so much for great information, and congratulations on your appointment, and for a wonderful upcoming year.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And we thank you so much for joining us on today's Talk of the Town.